Thank you, Dr. Abdullah. It really is a privilege for me to be here at this inaugural seminar, which is part of the bigger picture. You have already heard about the objectives, about the close collaboration between QCRC and Hamad Hospital and why we are here. And I will explain very quickly in 4 slides the relationship between Qatar Cardiovascular Research Center and knowledge, and why the Qatar Heart Science Series, which this is the inaugural seminar. This stems from the fact that the mission statement of QCRC includes 5 things. 1 is to establish a center of excellence of cardiovascular science and practice excellence, to maintain a translational focus, and that is research both at basic science level, translational, and comes to practice. Importantly, number 3 is to provide opportunities for capacity building and professional development. And that is one of the main objectives, again, number 3. And it includes capacity building through training, like you have heard from Dr. Abdul Mullah. And biotechnology is 1, but number 5 is really quite important, and that is to contribute to global health and all the development which is happening here should be made available to the rest of the world, because statistics show that at least 80% of the world population actually do not have access to this type of knowledge. So it is a duty of our group, QCRC, in collaboration with our colleagues at Hamad, to make that available to the rest of the world. And this is part of the duty of the seminar. And knowledge dissemination, that's the title of my talk. These are the priorities in having had the mission statement, which I have just showed you. These are research priorities, but importantly, as I mentioned earlier, training and capacity building is a priority, knowledge dissemination is a priority, and the network, like you have heard, of global medicine. So, what are the QCRC seminars? You have heard already, and I will not repeat this close collaboration between QCRC and the hospital without any duplication, to go ahead and have these regular seminar dealing with topical issues to be chosen by our colleagues at Hamad, and Dr. Shaykhouni has been representing Hamad, and it was decided among colleagues, like you have heard from Dr. Abdul Mullah, that revascularization, whether it is surgical or interventional, is a priority topic, and therefore that was the topic of the first seminar, options for myocardial revascularization. So in collaboration with the 2 groups, QCRC and Hamad, we have decided to invite 2 very distinguished colleagues who are, I don't think I'm exaggerating in saying, world authorities in the science and practice of both surgery we will hear more from Professor David Tagat from Oxford and Dr. Carlo Di Mario, and if I list all his distinguished affiliations, and as you have heard, he is the president of the European Interventional Society of Interventional Cardiologists, among other things, and he was the initiating force behind a very high visibility program called Stent for Life, which is a European program dedicated to primary revascularization using interventional cardiology, primary PCI. So as you see, we have this distinguished group, but importantly, Dr. Abdulmullah said it as well, is that there is massive amount of knowledge, expertise, and inquisitive nature in the audience. So in this seminar, quite a fair amount of time is dedicated to enable you, the audience, to interact positively or negatively with the faculty, because we do realize that there is a massive amount of knowledge and that should appear. So please do not feel either inhibited, shy, or anything of expressing your views, asking questions, because this is a great chance. And as you will see, there will be interaction between the speakers themselves. Collaboration is very important, and you heard that from Dr. Abdulmullah. And global medicine, we want to have a network of excellence, both in this country, but also in other regions in the Gulf, in other Arab countries, in Egypt, and what is happening in Aswan. Aswan is part of the network of excellence, if you like, as well as Imperial College centers in London, in Chicago, and other places. So it's really important to have this concept of network of excellence and then dissemination of knowledge to the whole world. Thank you.